Hey friends, welcome to Powercoat Music. You might ask yourself, why am I looking at a doorknob? Well, the reason why you're looking at a doorknob is because it is the entrance to the Powercoat Music recording studio. And in this presentation, we are going to do a quick tour of the Powercoat Music recording studio. But before we go any further, I want to quickly ask you to please check out my YouTube homepage to view all of my videos carefully organized by subject. Also, if you find you like this presentation, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a great deal and allows us to keep doing what we're doing. And now, back to the presentation. And without further ado, let's go into the studio and start our tour. Well, the first thing you see is the hallway or the makeshift hallway to the Powercoat Music recording studio. And to the right here, we have our library of all of our books that we use to reference and read. And you got to have your books. I'm going to need another shelf, but that's another story. After that, we have our quick utility area where I keep a lot of my tools and utilities for my guitars, cables, anything else I might need. Next, we have kind of a staging area for items that I've either done reviews on or just need to store somewhere. I keep my mics here as well. I have a lot of stuff from my previous studio, like CDs and cassettes that I need to take care of. Now, moving on to my acoustic drum corner. As you can see, it's not done, okay? I have in these drum cases my 1980s Tama R-Star 2s that I want to get out and put together when I have more time. I've been so busy, I have not had a chance to set up my acoustic set yet. But when I do, this is where it's going to be set up. And here I have my Metafy air purifier that keeps the dust and dirt down in my studio and extends the life of not only myself, but my recording equipment as well. One other studio maintenance item that I use is a humidifier because this room gets really dry, and this humidifier keeps the humidity levels between 50 and 60%, which is perfect for my guitars and recording equipment. Next, we have my filing cabinet where I keep all my old contracts and files that I need. Moving on, we have what some people are going to consider very important, which is the Powercoat Music Guitar Center. This is where I keep all of my guitars. And this is a 4-rack unit where I keep my guitars. And the problem with this unit currently right now is the fact that I do not have a way to get to all of my guitars really easily. So what I'm going to need to do is reorganize my guitars so that I can get to them quickly, because if I can't get to them, I don't play them. So that is the Guitar Center. Up above my closet, I have more storage. I have hundreds and hundreds of CDs, probably thousands of CDs, that I keep in storage there. After this, we have the famous Powercoat Music Closet. And in this closet, we have more utilities, computer components, cables, power cords, all the fun stuff that everybody loves to see. Let's move on. We have our heating and cooling system. Keeps us at the right temperature all the time, and I also monitor that. Next, we have our amp station. And I got rid of several amps recently. I sold them, and I kept some of my favorite ones. So basically my PV and of course my all-time favorite amps, my Fender Blues Junior and my Marshall DSL. We also have ceiling fans in here to keep us nice and cool. Moving on, we have our electronic drum center, which I have my Alesis Strike as the brain of this drum center. And I also have an Alesis drum amp as well. After that, we have our keyboard center, where we have some Alesis sequencers, our iPad, my favorite all-time synthesizer, the Ensoniq VFX. I have my keyboard controller, my Akai MPK88, and my primary sequencer, which is my Akai MPC1. After that, we have where I edit all of my videos. This is where the video music or should I say video magic happens. All my video editing is done here. Just upgraded my screens not too long ago. And then we move on to the primary control center of Powercoat Music. And with this, we have all of our near field monitoring speakers. And this room's not very well treated yet, like my old studio is. So near field monitoring is really important. To the left of my main mixing console, we have some effects and a submixer. And then we have my main mixing console, which I've had for 20 years, which is going to be my Eurodesk MX9000. Everything goes through this mixer. Now, beside this mixer, I have my multi-track recorders, which are going to be my Tascam DP24s. And to the right of that, we have a couple vintage drum machines, my HR16 and my HR16B back there. Moving on, we have my mastering rack. Now, this is important. This is where all of my mastering is done. This is my main mastering rack. On my wall, I have a little bit of inspiration, some of my old music, along with some things that inspire me. Last but not least is going to be my main primary rack, where I have my USB audio interface, and I'm going to have all of my sound modules on top, as you can see. Then we are going to move down to all of my MIDI patch bays. Okay, the brains of the studio there. Then we're going to move down to all of my effects, along with my MIDI patch bay. Everything in this studio goes through this MIDI patch bay, and all of that goes then to my mixer. So it's very flexible. Also have my console power supply along with my console amplifier. So in a nutshell, this is going to be the Powercoat Music Studio. Let me do a quick sweep of it so that you can see everything once again. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it. That is a wrap. So if you like this presentation, please give it the thumbs up and click the subscribe button on your screen now to join our group. We have new presentations coming out every 7 to 14 days, and leave a comment about this content. Also, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and TikTok. Now, while you're here, check out some of the other music videos and playlists because they're designed just for you. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you soon.